Good afternoon from here, guys, and I hope you're doing well. Okay, welcome again to another session with us where we'll be doing our forecast analysis for the week. Okay, today is Sunday. As you came late, I was very busy occupied, so couldn't make the video. So yeah, let's look at the DXY. Okay, let's look at the monthly. I think the monthly candle is closed. And we could see how this kind of closed, guys. You could see how this kind of closed. This kind of closed with bullish energy, and it's not rejecting from any. We have monthly levels, of course, but it's not rejecting from any monthly level here. Yeah, it's not. It's not rejecting from any monthly level right now. It's not rejecting from anyone. I could see what this thing did. Cleared 2 months low. Okay, 2 month low and triggered and pulled. So let's look at the weekly. What the weekly did, of course, weekly did what we wanted. Swept this low, mitigated here, and then we've got these levels. Okay, and the price rejected. Of course, what causes or what caused or what is causing this rejection is a little POI. I think around this level. That level, this level right here. This chart is a bit scattered or misarranged. So, but this is it, and and the candle closed with the bullish momentum. Still, it closed bullish, right? Not like with much bullish momentum because we had rejections on Friday and Thursday. Friday came up and then Friday came back down. So yeah, we've talked about this guy. So this was our Friday close, right? But then we're looking at the week. Like, how did the week close? But is the next weekly POI? Yeah, this is the next weekly POI, right? And that is it. This is the weekly here. Price rejected from the weekly, and then there's a possibility price is gonna deal with this level. There will be an invalidation right here. Price will not go below this level. Price will not go below this level. This is where invalidation is. Sorry, I'm having it's difficulty in breathing. So if you hear my sniffs here and there, please do not take it to heart. So yeah, not feeling too well and so stressed since yesterday. All right, so let's go to this is the daily. Okay, daily, of course. This is it. This is it. If I'm looking at daily levels, I'll look at here. All right, here, and this is mitigated. I think this is the closest to the validation. 1, 2. Okay, we have this one right here. 2. These are support levels. Okay. So, though I don't expect this to do much to the sell side, but it would be cool if this guy comes here to clear this low. If he clears this low, then we'll be looking to have this level here and then the buyback. But then look at these gaps. Do you want a scenario where this guy will come down to back to this level again? Are we gonna see something like that? What is the possibility? So this guy is just full of possibilities. So we just look at one thing, the major level, which is the weekly. Then just mark the daily levels, of course, inside and just pay attention. Okay, so that's it for the DXY. This is GBPUSD. Oh, sorry, EURUSD rather. The previous week had a couple of sells. Had this sell from here. This one was I think the next morning price came back. I had the sell, then price came back the next morning. Yeah, so this is sell 1, sell 2. Trades were quite nice. And we had a break of structure here. And of course, while I marked it as a break of structure, look, it broke this low. You see that? This is the low here, closed below. So the break of structure is very valid. Okay, so most people tell you that's not valid, but it's valid for me. Okay, the break of structure is valid, and it's tagged, sniped a daily POI right here. This is a daily POI. Sorry, yeah, daily POI. So it sniped it a bit, you get me, and triggered and then rejected. And so what happened? After it rejected, it got to this POI right here. Let me clear this, guys. So it cleared this guy, it cleared this POI. Alright, it cleared this POI and it rejected to this guy here, and see what happened. So these are the levels we have though. These are the levels we have right here. This one, okay, and this one, right? Now look at the rejection from this one. Price came down here and closed below this POI, making sales valid, right, with invalidation right here. But then look at what the of course during the ending of every month, or the close of every monthly candle, during the close of the monthly candle, we expect manipulations, we expect inefficient price action. Yes, I think I've said that before, and I'm saying it again now. So all these are expected. Okay, all these are expected. So you see this place here is an invalidation for this POI. If this guy invalidates, I have a trade right here together with my SL right above it. If it invalidates, this one becomes validated, right? This guy here right here, this one here becomes validated. This one has been mitigated already, so I'll just shorten it. Right here. So this guy has been mitigated, and this one has been mitigated and reacted, but then price now closed. Okay, price has not still closed above it. Look at it. This is a POI, and price have not closed above this POI. You see that all the closure, even this daily candle, did not close above this support resistance rather. It closed below the resistance. So in a way, this guy can be valid. We can start seeing sales from Monday if all things being equal. Look at this POI right here. And one thing why I also trust this POI to hold, I think I'm looking at sales. And one of the reasons I'm also trusting the sell to hold. You see this POI right here. This is a POI here. Right here, yeah, this is a POI. Do you know why this POI was validated again? Look at it, was closed with the body candle, and I told you guys something about price coming to balance or equilibrium. I think I spoke about it one time, probably when we were starting out. All right, so I mentioned that when price clears or breaks through a particular POI 2 times, that POI becomes like a magnet. So price is definitely going to come there. If price comes there, price is going to obey it. Okay, it's going to obey it. Now, it's not going to obey it like, if it can obey it as a rejection, it can also obey it as retracement. You get, price might want to change direction from here. If price wants to buy, this POI becomes like a magnet for it. If it comes down here and it wants to continue buying, good. It can also come down here, just use it as what, retracement, a level for retracement, and then continue selling down. All right. So also now look at this POI. Why I said this POI is a valid POI for me, and it's what's the English for it? It's valid, yeah. Why I said it's valid, and we're still gonna have them sales. Look at this POI right here. Price broke structure here. If you pay attention, it broke structure here. This is a change of character because what, we had a closure of what? A closure below a support level, meaning sales already, right? And then look at the we have one, of course I marked here. We had one I sold here and it came back to take me out. So when this happened, of course, where would the eyes be on? The eyes were now on this level. So I took the second sell from here, and of course my SL right above this level. So why did I take that sell? Of course, look at the break of structure with the body candle. All right, body candle of below the support, and then look at the buyback, and then look at rejections. All the 4-hour candles, even though it was showing buys, inducing buyers into this market. Okay, look at this level, look at the support level. Price did not close above this level on every 4-hour candle. Very I think 12 whole hours. Price was just messing around our minds around this level. Also look at you would know about this, but this also says something for This also says something about sales. This candle formation. I don't talk about candle formation, but I just know about it. And then, but this formation right here is, of course, formation for sales. But anyways, I'm not talking about candle formation. I'm just telling you, it's probably a confluence, right? A confluence to my sales, right? A confluence to my sales. And then I think price is not going to go above this level. But if price does go above this level, then we should look at this other level, which I don't think should come back. Whatever, it is what it is. We can be wrong in this market too. So yeah, I think I marked something on the daily. Was it here? This was it, right? Was it? This is what I did, I think. I don't know if it was here or GU. But I know I marked a trend line like this. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. So this is one of the confluences too that made me go get in that trade from here. All right, so we had a break of structure. Of course, we heading out to down this level. Now, if price had closed above this support right here, it should have been another story. But look at it, closed below the support. Below the support. This says a lot about price. All right. So on market open on Monday, I'll be looking at sales with invalidation around this level. All right. TP1 should be this support right here. Then of course TP2, look at these levels, all these levels below here, TP2. You could see when I took the major sales from this day here, I had my TP here, right? It's from the weekly, yeah, from the weekly level. This is the weekly level right here. And this one, of course, this would hold because there's an inducement, a very strong inducement right here. So look at this inducement. If you guys were here, you would have caught this buys too, because I think we caught this buys on EU and GEO, or just GEO, I've forgotten, but then we caught this buys, yeah. We caught this buys up till these levels. That was how we sorry, not this level, this level rather. Because of this, we knew this was an inducement. If you watch the past videos, you should see when I called this as an inducement, and then the mitigation came right here, and then we started having sales. So since people were still buying, thinking this guy is a break of structure, of course this is the way they used to induce buyers in the market. Okay, if you're looking at market structure, this is market structure right here. I'll use the closure of the candles, okay, so that we don't get what do they call it? We don't get confused with price action. Okay, this is the swing low, right? Did I mark this as a swing low? That is not a swing point. Where is the next swing point? Right here. And then we're possibly looking at another one right here. Another swing low should form right here. So this is simple. If this is moved out to this place, what does this tell you? We're in a downtrend, right? And you don't anticipate the end of a downtrend until it changes. We didn't anticipate, though, somehow. Yeah, of course I anticipated this level right here for sales, but then it is not ideal. Okay, you shouldn't predict the market. The thing is, I think I've attained a level where I know, or where we see potential levels that price is going to react from, and I'm also willing to take that risk. Yeah. So, but then it is not advisable to say wait for it. Okay, if you had waited for this guy, you would have waited for how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The rejection started 9, 10, 11. That's about looking at more than 2 months, okay, before this guy was now mitigated. So if you're waiting for a change of character on this weekly time frame, you'll have suffered this. But then the quick guys caught it here, and also took our profits right here, joining the buys, and then took our profit right here again around this level, and then sold again around this level. So that's how funny price is. So now you're seeing this. How do you think this thing has turned to buys? How do you think you are now buying instead? Your bias just suddenly changed. Not looking at market structure, you're looking at this whole candle. Of course, that is the purpose. Inducing buyers. If you don't induce buyers now, and one thing, inducing buyers, look at, are you seeing any support right here that's unbroken? It's just this one. And funny enough, look at this price has closed below it. close below that level. Look at the level right here, and look at what price just slowly, just tiny right here, close below. So what does this tell you? All the forces in the market are saying what sells. Some people look at the weekly and like, oh, we're gonna have them buys around this level. They'll just wait for pullback, and then price is just gonna mess everybody out. All right, here, boom, TP. So guys, I am looking out for sales. I am rooting for sales. Big time. Then I will switch over to the GBPUSD, my favorite, and then I clear this guy. I should clear this. I did a lot. I did a lot this week, man. I did a lot of scalping, not quite a lot of scalping though, but then I did 1:1. I also did 1:2, 1:3 on 1 minute time frame and 3 minutes, 5 minutes. So then I just took a little. But then G was profitable. I think this sell was when on 26th. Yeah, this was this week, right? So let me show you the sales. This was like in the morning. I think this was the one I did. Yeah, this was the major trade I did. This one right here. So this is it. So it took our profit right here, and then the buy started. The buy started Asia, and then I didn't get an opportunity. I was waiting for it to fall right here. I think this was my POI I had. Then it didn't come to me right below here. So was it? Is that it? Okay, no. I was still looking to sell this guy, yeah, continuation, and then I was burned out. The first time I was burned out like twice. Yeah, this is it. Where is it? Right up from here. Yeah, here. I was burned out here. Yes. When it came down, I was in profit, and then boom, it just flew up back, took me out. Yeah, that was it. So guys, that was it. Yeah, and then we had this one. I had to wait. Yeah, we got this one, and when we got this one, of course, I entered right here, that level. So my stop loss and everything is right here. If it takes me out, cool. But now let me delete everything. Okay, we are in a new week. Let's look at this guy from the monthly. I've always said I'll look at this guy from the monthly. Now, people are saying things on the GBPUSD now. People are looking at the buys. Why are you looking at the buys? That price came to that level. This is an open close level right here. What if the algorithm wants you to buy? Just what if though? Well, then nothing is impossible, you know. Look at this buys from here. Okay, if now let me state out possible scenario. So I won't say my sell bias clouded my mind. So this is like a buy, right? And then we had this POI right here. That's for sell. So if this guy rejected and really want to buy, okay, we should see buys up to this level and sell continuation, right? Okay, good. But me, I say this buy is not going to hold, right? There's a reason I say it's not going to hold, and work with me. First off, price came down to now. See this level. This level is from the monthly, right? From the monthly, they are right. And look at all the levels here have been mitigated already. Watch, they've been mitigated. And now the only unmitigated support right here is here, right? I think I showed you guys this down the last previous video, right? This is the only POI that's left unmitigated right here. From if I'm to refine this guy, but this here is the monthly. Now this is one thing. This is the reason why I said this is funny a bit. Now there's a weekly POI before that monthly right here. Okay, please pay attention. There's a weekly POI right here. This is the weekly POI, of course. And if you pay attention, I think you should have taken these buys because I mentioned it, and it looks like I took the buys too. Look at this POI right here, rejected, right? And now when it came in the previous week, watch what it did. It came to that monthly POI. This is the weekly and this is the monthly. Price came to the monthly POI, swept it, rejected, so close above the previous week and of course after taking a monthly POI. So price pushed and look at what happened. Remember we had this POI. I told you guys we should be looking at what sell continuation right here because of it rejected. Told you if this guy rejects here, since he rejects, I didn't expect it, but then I told you all the next POI it's coming to it here, and look, price came here and look at the rejection. Now tell me why you think, and look at the rejection, the price came down. Let's see. Price swept that previous low. Look at, after price came to that monthly, price came up, triggered the weekly POI, and then boom, came to that low, swept the previous one, meaning it had invalidated this previous. If it had continued pushing, broken here, I would have said, okay, the monthly held. But then how can a monthly POI, or how can a POI be triggered twice? Tell me. For me, okay, for me actually, that's my own of course, my own take on this. This is the daily. Look at here. There is no frigging level here. There's nothing, there's no support level here. There's nothing, literally nothing here. But if we are to have buys, then crossing like 2 weeks, yeah, we should have like 2 weeks swept, then we should have this POI. Of course, if this POI is, then this should be, if I'm to refine this guy, I should refine it to here. So you want to tell me price is going to come right here, sweep off all these guys? Okay, that is inappropriate though. Sweep over these guys, come here and then boom. For me, this is it's unacceptable. Yeah, I don't fancy it. I don't think it will happen. I don't think it will happen. Let's look at the, of course, obvious possibilities. Okay. Here we go. So you don't of course you don't need to listen to me, of course. So we have this POI right here. Alright, we have this POI right here. It has formed a low. Now what will invalidate or validate it is the next day candle. The next day candle. So let's see if we're gonna have buys after this level, or we're gonna have continuation for sales. Okay, but now we'll also look at structure. This guy is also telling us to, like, you're bearish, right? This is swing as we go. This guy from, this is a huge reversal candle, right? And then look at the POI right here. This is a POI on the daily. Now this is like when I do this, somebody asked me, what did you do? I'm like, this is an open close level which has been mitigated. And I told you guys about something about price, right? Just a while ago, about magnets. Things like this are like magnets. We have this POI. Look at this bullish candle. Price came down, swept it again. So you could see break one, break two. Price is definitely gonna come to that level. That level is like a magnet, an attraction for price. So when price came to this level, now what did we see? We saw rejection, right? Filled up the imbalance, of course. Then we saw rejection. But then look at the closure right here. And then you also think that price is gonna go scatter out these highs again. Come on. Since price obeyed this level, where was the next? It says obeyed this daily level. Where was the next level? This is the next level, right? Price came down, visited the next level, I rejected. So you could see how price obeyed every single support level, and that should tell you there's a consolidation when there is when there's not an invalidation. Okay, when all the support and resistance are valid, and price is reacting off every single support and resistance shown, it means there's a consolidation in price. Okay. Because if there is no consolidation and price have a definite direction, if it's bearish, you should be seeing what? Invalidation of support levels invalidated, turn resistance, blah blah blah. But then look at these guys, all of them are being obeyed right here. And I think we saw that on the EURUSD too. This should also tell you one thing, that what we are coming to the end of the month and we're expecting all these jungles, right? So here we go. Now this is the next POI. This is the POI for the daily. I would advise us to stay out on Monday. Okay, on Monday I advise us to stay out. You can see that I didn't call any trade for Monday. Okay, though I said EU, I would look to sell. All right, I would look to sell. Right now I look to sell EU on Monday because of what I saw, and the stop loss. Let me show you guys. The stop loss peep is not too high. I got a good risk to reward level. Risk to reward too. Okay, there's that trade right there. EU. Sorry, let me look for it. So I should look at the 4 hour first. Okay, it didn't reject off any support right here. Just rejected off almost nothing on this time frame. But then I have eyes right here. I have eyes right here. Even if it doesn't get to, I won't panic. Let me look at the 2 hour. 2 hours says that this POI is fine, rejected off here. So POI is probably cool. Okay, cool. So if you're gonna have this guy here, if I'm gonna have sales, I can just take sales at current market price. No need to refine and all that, blah blah blah. And then we've got 7.8 pips. Am I correct? Yeah, 7.8 pips. I don't know why my this thing is doing like this. I don't know why it's doing like that. But then this is 7.8 pips, right? If I'm to use a normal regular 10 pip, then we should have something like this. So if I'm to have 10 pips stop loss, then we've got this, right? We've got TP1 right here. If we have TP1 right here, then we've got TP2, of course, together with this one at this inducement level. Then, of course, we know there's a POI right there. So this is what I look to do if it comes on Monday, though. If it comes on Monday, but then I have ISS. So this is like 1:11 RR. I need to do this. Okay, I need to do this. I'll do this actually. I'll do this. I'll do this. Then this is what I do. Then GBPUSD, I'll just sit out and watch. I don't necessarily have to have any trade on these guys every single day. Some days it might be GU, some days it might be EU. Alright. Look at this level though. 15 minutes, but then just looking like it's hidden. Looking like it's hidden, but it's dope. So alright, yeah, it's possible we'd have it. Possible we would have this guy too. You guys should watch out for this level from the 15 minutes. Alright, so daily what we got. Okay, this is daily. And why also watch the daily. Let's see how the next daily will close. Alright, this is the POI. We don't need anything to close above this. So the next daily close above this, bad. If it comes below here, then good. Meaning we have new level of resistance around this level. So you guys pay attention to price, trying to make this video short, of course. So you all have a nice trading week. Good luck.